Well, hello everyone. How are y'all doing today? Or this evening where you guys live? Sorry, take well. I just had stuff going on at the moment, and I was meant to stream back in Friday and Saturday, but I wasn't feeling up. But I really hope everyone is actually doing well. Nothing to say though. Sisters, I really hope everyone, especially we just made to pick. That's the I would have to say. Good job. Keep on pressing. Not on your own. On pressing forward. Because he's gonna make a way for you. Because he's gonna guide your path. I believe it. Because it's gonna, yeah, this year might be a little, gonna be rough. Even though it's gonna get worse and all the stuff going on. But I just say trust in the Lord. That's it. He's the one who's gonna guide you through. He's gonna make a way for you. Because he said he's gonna. Because he has a plan, a purpose, not just for me, but for you, for your friends, for your family, every single person. He wants us to come to the point that we need to repent, sins, turn over to give our life on. To know that we cannot do this on our own. Because we can, for the reason that we really can't. God's the one who's going to make a way for us. Because he shows us that he's the one who is the truth in the light. No man goes through the fire except because he already shows us. No matter how much we try to go through our own, we're going to fumble apart. But with God, he said he's going to keep our path straight. Anyway, let's have to get right. Set up. Let's pull up CD. Now the version I'm actually going to play is actually we'll say a modified version of the decompilation version that was mobile. So Sonic CD was actually really re-released back in 2011 or 2012, and it was actually released on Steam, Xbox 360, and PS3. Yeah, PS3 and mobile. But just a few years ago, it was actually taken off from because that, and even I think the decompilation of Sonic or the mobile ports of Sonic 1 and 2 was also taken off from the stores because due to Sonic Origins. Well, I don't know about mobile with Sonic 1 and 2, but I know Sonic CD was taken off from the store because Sonic Origins has already had the collection with Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, and here. But I remember, because there's like some version, because some of them this actually has. Actually, Sonic CD actually started out, was first released on the Sega CD back in 1993. I think it was September in 1993 for Japan, and November. And I think it's November or October of 19 in the US. And also note this too: Sonic CD was also noted like after the release of Sonic 1, Sega Japan was actually working on Sonic CD, while Sega America was actually working on Sonic 2. Because the thing with Sonic CD was set. The thing with Sonic 1 was set as a reference or a base to make Sonic CDs. Basically, more like an enhanced version of Sonic. I might be wrong, but it's somewhere close to it too. And the one I'm playing is that one I'm going to pull up is actually a modified version called Sonic CD Miracle Edition. What Miracle Edition? Which is based, like I said, it's a modified version of Sonic CD, but it actually adds some tweaks. And tweaks you could change from the skin, from like the skin, from changing the different skins to add different sound effects. Even actually had added a new fan made form known as the Miracle form. Basically, if you get all, well, basically you get all the stones, which you know as the time stones. So the time stones is basically, especially the game's chaos emeralds, to be exact. Actually, let me pull it. Sorry, it's taking a while, you guys. Oh, okay, there we go. But actually, I should turn up the volume real quick. I want to go back to the title screen. Just so you see, I can play the anime intro. Because usually, I think you have to wait for a while to have the anime intro to play out. And so, like I said, Sonic CD actually was made with Sega of Japan. Like I said, Sega America was working with Sonic 2, while Sega Japan worked with Sonic CD at the exact same time. It was released in 1993, about September 1993 in Japan, if I'm correct, and then October and November 93 for the US. That's strange. But I can pull up the anime intro, but I don't know why it's not playing. I know it did the ending while I was testing it out. I can pull up, but and one thing about this too with Sonic CD, it's actually it has two separate soundtracks, one for the American soundtrack and one for the Japanese soundtrack. I say the Japanese soundtrack is actually the best. I'm not denying that. I also note this. And note this too. I think I did say it in the 8-bit Sonic 2, but Green Hills the second was actually used again for You Can Do Anything for the Japanese soundtrack intro for Sonic CD. Now, if I remember too, that in the Sega CD version, it actually does have FMV, but it was actually cut down and shortened. But it was re-released on the PC back in 1996, especially onwards. Actually, because like the entire anime scene is actually uncut, if I remember. Anyway, let's continue. So like I said, I'm playing the modified version is known as the Miracle Edition, so you can actually change a bunch of stuff around. And this is basically a decompilation of the mobile port. Because you can change the gameplay. There's also cheats right here, but I'm turning them off because I'm not even bothered with that. Because when it was cheating, I'm not doing that. It's not my thing. So the abilities right here, it has to. So this is also in the 2011 version that you can change the spin dash on there, because you could do the traditional spin dash to see Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, or you could go to the CD version. Basically, the CD version is not the same one. Was not the same one because you have to charge it up to do perform spin dash. It's not like an instant fast spin dash that you could just do right off the bat. And I'm just keeping the Sega CD version. Now MD is basically this Mega Drive. Basically was the Genesis. Basically is the Sega Genesis that's called in other countries. And in the US it was called the Genesis, while in other countries known as the Mega Drive. And the drop dash, I'm keeping it off. I'm just keeping it nice and traditional too. And then the super peel out. Now the one thing introduced in Sonic CD is the super peel out. It's the same way how you perform a spin dash, but instead of pressing down, you actually press up, and Sonic can actually perform a figure 8. And also the super peel out will actually come back again when it hits the Game Gear titles like Sonic Chaos and Sonic Triple Trouble. Then the instant shield is with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, keeping it off, and keeping the shield type is the Sonic, which is the Sonic CD version. And your air curl, I think that's like you could curl the ball in the air that you want to. I'm keeping it off. And the flight cancel is that you can actually have Tails on here. Now, one thing to add in the 2011 version, they added Tails on there as a playable character, and then with Sonic Origins, they added Knuckles and they added Amy on there. Well, originally it was Sonic, Tails, and Amy, and then in the later updates, they added Knuckles into it. I think it might be because, according to Sega, it's because Knuckles did not appear in Sonic CD, but they changed that later on. The flight control, so this is basically the Tails control is either with the original or vanilla version of Sonic 3, or it's basically Sonic 3 Air, Angel Island Revisit. Basically, it's a fan-made project of Sonic, or fan-made remaster of Sonic 3 before we got the remastered version in Origins. Well, that's one thing to note. Actually, one thing to note about this. Wait, Miracle Edition, you have to have the Sonic Origin files that's from Steam, and then you have to compile it yourself, which can take a lot of time. But I was able to find someone who already have everything compiled all together for the Miracle Edition. But if I remember too, I know it said with Sonic Origins file, but it has to be the plus expansion. Oh my gosh, Fox. What are you doing? I'm awake, dude. It's 9:10 p.m. in my time. Also, how you doing, Fox? How you doing? And so Amy has the hammer, double jump. I think it was also in Origins, I might be wrong, in the transformation button. So like I said before earlier, that Miracle Edition added a fan-made form known as the Miracle form. Because one thing too, with Sonic CD, the time stone, if you collect all the time stones, which is basically the game's equivalent to the Chaos Emeralds, you don't get like a transformation. But in Miracle Edition, you actually have a transformation here, and it's actually pretty nice. But I might turn it off, or maybe, if possible, might show it maybe show it later. But at least the transformation is on a separate button too. It's for abilities. So graphics. So the title screen basically when Sonic's in the title screen is, I think originally, if I remember in the Sega CD version, it's basically black, but I think it was later changed to blue before Sonic turns. This new rotation that's basically like Sonic Mania. So basically, with basically with the character sprite, and I think with objects too. I know the 2011 version already has the smooth rotation. Then there's a peel out sprite, drop sprite. Now the drop sprites, and that's usually the character dropping in the air, but this is something too that's already been used in the game, when Sonic is actually jump off the stage. Because there's a little Easter egg too, that if you wait 3 minutes in the game, Sonic would actually say, "I'm out of here," and then decide to drop to this death, and it's automatic game over for some reason. So you can change the mini jump animation. It's a entire can't test to compiling is a time sync. Yeah, every time I get a notification, a new update of the Google Chrome, it goes download, source, and compile. Oh, that makes sense. And then the HUD, you can change it to your liking right here. There's CD, Sonic 2, what's it? It's Sonic 2, Sonic Mania, and then the Mega Drive Plus. I think it's like basically Sonic 1, or just basically the Genesis version but modified. And you can change the HUD style too, but sometimes you keep it normal. So the items is Sonic CD, where you can change to your traditional Mega Drive version. And the power-ups, I think it's usually other powers like the elemental shields from Sonic 3, but I'm just keeping it off. Get back from work on overtime. Oh, I'd say get some rest if you can, dude, if possible. Stage labels, change all of that because it was called zones instead of acts, so I don't care either way. There's Wacky Assistant. It says choose the style of crusher using Wacky Workbench. So it's basically one of the levels in the game. And then title swimming. So Sonic has an extra animation sprite that when he swims. Hey Layla and Carrot, how you doing? So with the title swimming sprite, because this was actually scrapped in the actual game, both the original and the 2011 remaster, that Sonic would actually flail his arms in the water and knows that he's trying to swim. Like I said, that was actually scrapped in the final game, but it was unused. So Robotnik style, so it changed like the different sprites of Eggman. So basically you can change to the Sonic 1, 2, and 3 sprite, or you can change to the Sonic CD version. I got stabbed. Wait, how? You got stabbed in the eye by a tree? Ooh. You're okay, Layla. I'm glad you're doing alright. But seriously, but yeah, careful too. Because I know that same feeling. I think that almost happened to me 2 years ago. I almost got stabbed in the eye, and it's not pleasant. So the Sonic sprite. So one thing too, if you actually had mods on, you can actually change the sprite so that's actually compatible with the Miracle Edition version of Sonic CD. So this is Mega Drive CD. You can change a bunch of stuff around, but keep it like that. Because and the one mod I added is the CD style Sonic. So basically, it's supposed to be Sonic sprite color that's supposed to be based off the special stage sprite color. So it's not like the indigo bluish color that you see in the Sonic 1 version. Yeah, Layla, I really hope you're doing alright too. And then there's the Sonic sprite, so basically your end goal sprite that you have on there. And there's the Sonic palette sprite. And saying you can change stuff around as well. There's this, I know there's the Mega Drive, basically the Genesis version. The Plus version is a modified version, and then there's also CD version. I keep CD. Now this Tails is CD sprite. Now one thing too, in the remastered version, Tails has the same sprite that was from Sonic 2, but I actually added the mod that's the CD style Tails. So basically it has its own style that's almost close to the Sonic CD version. And that's the same thing with Knuckles, and yeah, that's the same thing with Knuckles as well, because he been had the same Sonic 3 sprite. But I don't need the iPad. If you had the iPad, you'd be Captain Layla. Captain Layla, the sea cat. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I actually added some sound alerts too. That's from, and also added some sound alerts too. That's from Blurb. Just a heads up. right. The tail sprite, and then also the tail sign you can change around to the original Genesis version or the CD version. So the M forms on Sonic, well, actually not Sonic, Tails and Knuckles, they have a Miracle form too, but that you can change the color to your liking. And Knuckles sprites, so this is actually another mod that you can add to this CD sprite. Yeah, it's basically the CD style sprite that you can change with the Sonic CD sprite, and especially the sprites. That's the style that's from the Sonic OVA. Just a heads up. The sound, you can basically change the sound. You can restore the time traveling sound, or you can do the original thing that's from the, I think, one of the Sonic CD betas. And the restored one, I think it's more like a remaster or an uncompressed version. I might be wrong. Then the sound presets, you can actually change the CD, CD Plus, Mega Drive Plus, and then custom. So custom to basically you can change all the sounds to your liking, from the jumping sound to the spin dash to the spin dash to the super peel out to all the sound effects, especially with the 1-up sound. I think the CD jump is alright. I'm not crazy about it. This Randy jumped down from the computer countertop and meow. Little Randy. He's like, "Mom, I want attention, please." And then the Sonic 1-up sound effects. So you can change the sound effects to your liking it how you want to. Because there's the original CD version. Well, actually, this is the modified version. But this one, if I remember, when I have a highlight, this one is actually when you collect the time stones. And then there's the original version where Sonic actually said yes. Now one thing, Sonic has other lines too that was from the beta, but it's scrapped in the final version. He says yeah and then alright. And Tails sound effects basically has, well, actually one thing, the Genesis one, this is basically your Sonic 1 and 2 1-up theme. Save it for Tails, and then Knuckles, same as the modified version. Or basically one of the sound effects right here. Then Amy also have her sound effects when she actually giggles. Basically just using the game when she's hugging Sonic. And then there's the air alert sound effect. And the drowning alert. Now one thing, Sonic CD doesn't have the drowning theme. It's basically to let you know that you're about to drown. I know there's so much stuff, but there's something in it to show up. There's achievements, and then what's the help options. Basically the destruction and the dev menu. Basically it's the menu you could change some stuff around, and even as well it can use that stage select too. Just a heads up. And soundtrack too. Like I said before, Sonic CD actually has 2 separate soundtracks. One for the American soundtrack and one for the Japanese soundtrack. So this one I have it all customized, so it actually have all set up. But in here you can actually tweak it to any type you're liking. But I keep it in the Japanese soundtrack because I see the Japanese soundtrack is actually better, in my opinion. And with the past one, change the remaster because somehow in the 2011 version, and I think it's Sonic Origins as well, it's that with the remaster soundtrack, actually with the past version of that stage music, it somehow is not remastered. I might be wrong.
Wake up!
Hey Regulin, how you doing, dude? How's the fruit bat doing? So I actually changed all of it, and also with the Metal Sonic Racing. Well, the Metal Sonic Racing theme, it's basically just the bad features theme of Stardust Speedway and Metallic Madness. And also you can change the common theme, so that's with the title screen, special stage, boss, and the final boss theme as well. Yeah, that's the train horn. And then with the Miracle theme, I changed it to the Japanese beta title screen. That's one thing too. The beta version of Sonic CD, I think it was 510, which is actually May 10th, 1993. That's the date it was Yeah, that's why Prototype 510 is basically the date name that's when the prototypes released. So it's May 10th, 1993. Basically, the title screen theme is actually different. And then there's things you can change the menus and the other stuff. Oops. I do not recognize the device. What device? It's the extra. So anyway, let's actually get right into it. I've been holding up so long. Now, like I said too, with the train horn. Oh, so like I said too, Miracle Edition is actually required you to have Sonic Origins. Yeah, the file that's from Sonic Origins that you get extract from that you got from Steam. And also, it has to be you want Amy and Knuckles beyond there, you have to have the Plus expansion. So I don't have Sonic Origins, but I was able to download it for someone to have it out and already compiled too. And that's one thing, you have to also compile it yourself, which can really take time and require some coding skills. So anyway, we have to go into Sonic's normal story. Now, one thing too, the whole plot is. Now, one thing to know about this too. I know I'm sorry to have a lot of talking on this one, but now with the timeline placement, that's kind of hard to say where Sonic CD actually take place. Some people say it was before Sonic 1. Some people say it's between Sonic 1 and 2. Some people say it was between Sonic 2 and 3. Others say it was be after Sonic 3 Knuckles. It seems because it's due with Mecha Sonic. Yeah, due to the problem with Mecha Sonic, and especially the people who was working with Sega during the time, especially who helped out with Sonic CD and still working with Sega. I think Judy Toyota, who's also one of the illustrators of Sonic CD, or one of the people who helped out with Sonic CD. I think it was stated too, or one of the people who also helped with Sonic CD stated that with Sega was actually working both Sonic 2, that's for the American team, and even Sonic CD as well, that's with the Japanese team. And especially I think a separate team for 8-bit Sonic 2. So it's hard to say where the placement is at, and they also making their own sequel, Sonic, that's a sequel to Sonic 1, and have their own robotic version. If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing, pretty much. I mean, it depends how you put it out. And I think it was also stated too by one of the team members who helped out the game says, yes, this confirms Mel Sonic is actually for Mel Sonic is actually the ultimate robotic version of Sonic, because after Mark 0 or 0.5, and then Mark 1, which is the Genesis version of Sonic 2, then Mecha Sonic Mark 2, that was since 3 Knuckles, and then Mel Sonic, but it's hard to know. And also note this is actually Amy and Mel Sonic's debut in this Sonic franchise. So the plot is too that every month of each year, a planet known as Little Planet actually come by to appear on top of the lake. And then Eggman started to hold captive on the. I think he started to hold captive on the. Yeah, but started to capture the Little Planet and just chained it to the mountain too. And now I want a Chili Dog. Thanks. Dang. Okay, Sonic. Chili Dogs. But like I said, that with Eggman capturing Little Planet and chained it to the mountain, Sonic realized what was going on, and also, in addition, Little Planet has already been roboticized. And also, the planet is known for being the keeper of the Time Stones.
because one thing too, the little planet's gimmick is actually time traveling too. So basically there's a signpost that says future and also one says the past. Yes, which basically allows you to time travel to different places using the past version of the level and even the future version of the level. So Sonic has to go travel through time to save Little Planet by destroying. Was actually two things you could actually get a good future. Yeah, that's one thing. Time traveling can be kind of weird when you're trying to do with the game, because somehow you have to make sure you have to get enough speed, and especially make sure you're not colliding anything. But it's one thing too, because in the past you have to destroy the robot generators, and especially I think with the Metal Sonic hologram. Okay, there it goes. Because you see as well, there's a cutscene, but in the Miracle Edition, they're basically making it instant, so it's somewhat similar to the beta, how you gonna time travel and keep running. So there's two ways you actually can get a good ending and a good future. So basically, you go to the past, you get destroyed the robot generators, where Eggman actually planted all around in the past version of the stage. Or another way to do that is also with the time stones. And just like Sonic 1, you basically collect 50 rings and go to the end of the level and you face the special stages. Chaos Chili Dog. I mean, I can imagine that. Chaos Chili Dog. I mean, there's Chaos Soda if you want to count that for Sonic. Yeah, with Sonic Adventure 2. There's one thing too with Sonic CD. Instead of more on fast-paced platform, this is more on exploration. Like I said, it's actually more on exploration than just like fast-pacing platforming like Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, for example. And usually with robot generators, they're scattered, like I said, they're scattered around. And also destroying a robot generator in the past can actually destroy all the robots here, if I remember. It should be on. Supposed to be on top. There it is. So basically destroying the robot generators can also, I think in both acts, you actually can provide you a good future. I'm serious, I actually love the Japanese soundtrack over the American one, to be honest. I cook a chicken and chickpea pasta soup. Ooh, nice. It's time for the special stage right here. And now with the special stages, unlike with Sonic 1 with the acid trip one and also the half pipe with Sonic 2, this one's actually you just chase down the UFOs and destroy them. Yeah, I think this one is actually pretty cool, to be honest. And that's one thing too, in the special stage while you're getting the UFOs, do not touch the water. Because when you touch the water, it actually drains your time. Your time as well. That you don't want to touch it at all. And it gets really hectic too in the later ones. Very hearty and healthy, high in protein, few carbs. Since one time stones down, 6 to go. So usually the whole thing too is basically you travel back in time, trying to destroy the robot generators, or actually get the time stones to get the good future. And also traveling to the future as well, it actually depends. It's either you have a good future or a bad future. So bad future is basically you don't have the robot generators destroyed, or you basically don't have all the time stones. We usually I love the settings too, how they play with the past, present, and the future. Past version basically is basically your earliest start when the environment, usually your earliest start of the environment of. Oh crap. I think it's the early start of the environment. See is not fully done, or it's like a prehistoric, or usually be a prehistoric environment, but kind of, or probably as well, like abandoned factories, or abandoned or early factories, or usually luscious ancient ruins. Yeah. Like a present is basically to add some milk and cream to it. Trust me. But actually, one of these days I want to try that, or other recipes too. Okay, like I said, I have the setting like in time. Oh, it's a conspiracy. Sonic the Hedgehog's propaganda the game climate change. I mean, it's not surprising. It's actually something like that too, ever since the first game. Because this is something that's almost close to saving the planet. I doubled the veggies. Nice. There should be a robot generator somewhere. Ah, he's super bad, Nick. The carrots, celery, and onions. Ooh. Ooh, and herbs. Dude, dude, that's actually really good. I'm serious. I know I said it, but still. Well, like I said, with the time travel environment too, I would say the good future is basically luscious green land, and everything is so peaceful too. No robots in sight. Everything is all clean and peaceful, while the bad future is basically outside or polluted. Yeah, about to say, I don't think it really needs extra salt, to be honest. Because sometimes when you put a lot of salt, it really destroys it. It usually destroys the food when you put a lot, when to the point you're overwhelming it. I mean, some of it, that makes sense, especially you put some in sweet, but you don't want to overuse it to the point it's so bitter. Now, there's also the Melton and holograms, but it doesn't really require for getting a good future or a good ending. Yeah, it was an extra salt is bad for you. Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, actually, certain types of salt that usually depends how it really can affect your health and blood pressure. That's why with the Himalayan salt is actually highly recommended too. I used to like the, well, actually the pink Himalaya salt I meant, because that's actually considered to be, it's actually considered being healthy to use it. Now the other day, when I was thinking of Sonic CD, I was thinking somewhat almost a biblical standpoint too, because when you're saying it's a player, they think that Sonic is actually trapped. Think of Sonic is helping save a little planet, but instead of that, is you actually facing even as well, going even as well, examine yourself, the type of sins that you're holding on, especially what you're actually facing, what you're holding on to, and what God actually wants you to test. Okay, that's the pause real quick. Because I feel like with Sonic CD can also be somewhat the, like I said, in the biblical standpoint too. Because with Sonic going through Little Planet, it was think about is going through the trials and tribulations that you're facing, especially working on the sins that you have, or something that you have too. That's something that to examine yourself. It could be something with lust, could be something with impatience, it could be something with gluttony, it should be something that you desire, anything of your flesh or any sin that you have, or the character presentation you're actually showing that's not of Christ, like what God actually wants you to work on, wants you to prepare, or wants you to examine yourself if I'm really an example of Christ or an example of flesh. And especially that each part, and thinking that the robot generators could be represents a sin, but things that God actually showing you, wants you to reveal to you, what types of sin that you have, or what things that can lead you to sin that He wants you to cut off and turn away from. And when it's destroyed, usually when it's destroyed, it also requires a good future to the point that in your flesh you're uncomfortable, but you're steady. But the same thing that you're comfortable doing through the Holy Ghost, especially when you follow in Christ. And I'm thinking too, into with the good future and the bad future, that the bad future represents people who don't have Christ in their life, don't have God in their life, that they're thinking that to the point they're giving up, that to the point they don't have a purpose, that they don't have a purpose, they don't have a, that they're falling apart. The points they just throw in the towel and just give up, especially once the things in the world, but the things in this world, which actually shows it's temporary. It shows that it doesn't last, especially what God tells us in this world, how this world hates Him, and especially how it go against God, how man want to play God, one of the things that they want to please their flesh, and especially love and joy wickedness, and even think they don't need God, or they think they see themselves as perfect, but and to the point they don't realize, to the point to limit, there's going to be a roadblock in their life. But when it comes with Christ, He shows us that He paved that road, that He moved that obstacle for you, and He wants you to work. He wants you to continue doing what He wants us to do, especially what things that we need to work on, what things that we need to sacrifice to spend time with God, what things that needs to be cut off. It could be uncomfortable for us, but it shows us that the types of sin that needs to be taken out, the types of stuff that is desired in our flesh has to be taken out. It's gonna hurt, but it's worth it at the end, and it shows us it's worth it. And that's to the point you start feeling that types of peace, and to the point you feeling the actual love, grace, and mercy from the Lord, especially being encouraged and having faith in Him. You don't have faith in yourself or anyone, but you have faith in God. And also with the good future represents people who are living Christ-like, who live an example to represent Christ, to help one another, to look out one another. it shows it and how the good future can also represents too to the things that is what the Bible also describes what's going to be shown in heaven. Well, I wouldn't say it's going to be exactly like it, but it's actually going to go beyond man's understanding because the thing I remember, I think it was also Revelation 21 talks about the things that's going to be in heaven, like a new body that God's going to give us that's going to be sin free. It says there's going to be emeralds and gems in the city. It's going to be 12 gates, 3 in each coordinate. It's going to be there's also streets of gold from a new Jerusalem, and everything that's coming from God that was on earth is going to be everlasting in His kingdom. And especially if I remember too, and Daniel also mentioned says a water that is pure and clean that you can see through, or water that you can see through. And the thing also told, thing that the angel also told Daniel said, "Don't say it. It says, don't say we're still up till until the time comes," which is shown in Revelation. But like I said, they post a good future, posted with all the levels. Like I said, it could be represents too what saints God described was going to be as well in heaven, especially as well a new heaven and a new earth, completely sin free, completely clean, completely peaceful, and as well, Satan has no access as well in the new heaven because he's already going to be dead and gone in the lake of fire. That's something that came to my mind the other day that it represents. Also, there's Eggman. But it is basically just do a 1-2 punch slowly. It was basically the bumpers, but I think he goes back and then start doing his footwork that he has a chance to attack him. Like that. Eggman, the economy of capitalism. What could be that or communism? Because there's the theory in the iceberg that it's basically Eggman is a communism, especially if you think about how it connects together too with the theory that Robotnik is actually I think a Russian or German article that was actually decades ago. Especially that Sonic 1 was actually somewhat during or after the Soviet Union. Because it came out in 1991, and how Eggman has the color red and yellow on him. Red and yellow on him. Also, there's Amy right here, and that's also her debut in the game, like I said. And also Metal Sonic is going to come by too, and this is also his debut in the game. Ooh. I mean, yeah, Eggman actually does say that actually laughs too. Also, there's one thing too with the range misplacements. I think this would say like for the past and present version of the level, or actually past, present, and future version of the zone. Oh, come on, don't play games with me. Also note this, if I remember, Amy is actually 12 years old while Sonic is 15. Well, in the franchise so far. I know Tails is 8 years old. I know people say he's, well, but it's confirmed that he's 8 years old, and he's been 8 since Sonic 2. I don't put faith On neither. Same. I don't put faith in anything in the world. Same thing with mankind. I only have faith in Christ Jesus. That's it. Because when you have put faith in anything in the world, especially with mankind itself, it's a limit. That rope is actually going to cut off if you think about it. If you think of it as like an actual rope, that's not where an object is not stable. You try something that's used, something that was done before, or something done before, or something that's been been used. That rope is going to be broken and cut off. But with Christ, He makes things stable. And it shows that the rope doesn't cut off. Yeah, that's the peel out right there. I forgot to tell you that too. Like I said, this is actually the first game that Super Peel Out actually has been introduced. And then there's also the Super Peel Out will come back again for the Game Gear titles, and especially with Sonic Mania. I think it's in Sonic Superstars, I might be wrong. Okay, there it goes. No, I'm not going to the future. That just got to the past. And also, that's a sneeze that also was also scrapped in Sonic in this game, both the original and the remastered version. Is that Sonic will actually sneeze as well. Whatever. Oh, there's a hologram. I'm looking for the generator. Yeah, it might be here. I might. Probably at the start. Because I think the generator might be a little bit back here. I might be wrong. I did got the hologram. Oh, hey, Dragon. Well, yes, I am winning. I mean, yeah, I'm still losing. Yeah, I am still looking for that robot generator, but still winning. Are you winning, son? I just had to find a robot generator somewhere. But how you doing, Dragon? Hope everything's going well this evening. I've been doing well, dude. Okay, there's the robot generator, and it's gone. But I want to get 50 rings too, so I go to the special stage to get the time stones. Plus with Sonic CD, I don't think Sonic CD is really that hard. It's actually pretty easy. I mean, some parts can be challenging when it comes to exploration with the robot generators, especially with the Metal Sonic holograms. Maybe with the special stage of account, but overall, it's actually not that hard. But Sonic CD's design, especially the illustration is and background of the stage, it's just beautiful. Like, it's beautiful from the present, past, bad, and a good future. Just remember, don't touch the water, because it does drain your time as well. When it comes to special stages, guys, we gotta lock in. I'm playing a game, you're fine, but when it comes to special stages, you better lock in. Because it gets hard later on down the road. Already at 3 and then 4 more to go. And to think about this too, usually the levels of Sonic C is basically reuse or probably modified version of Sonic 1 stages. Palm Tree Panda, you can tell that that's Green Hill. Collision Chaos is probably, think about it too, it's more like Collision Chaos is probably more like Spring Yard Zone. Then Title Tempest is basically more like a colorful and better version of Labyrinth Zone. Trying to think what else to I think Wacky, well actually Quartz Quadrant. I think Quartz Quadrant probably beat me somewhat close to. I'm trying to think Quartz Quadrant probably be somewhat close to. I would probably say Marble Zone, but I might be wrong. Yeah. The oil flows in water, smother yourself in oil. Wait until it rains. Now you can fly. Human tastes like pork. Don't ask how I know. Pork is pig steak. Now pigs can fly. Brother, huh? I'm actually a little confused, Franklin. Oh, I thought it was spikes at first. I was about to say, oh gosh, I forgot. There's no spike. Oof. Right on the edge, too. Although those prey mantis enemies right there, well, there's that. Well, they're not the same one how the slicers are in Sonic 2, but you can knock down those blades. Also, BRB. I bet you guys.
Mummies? I want my mummy! I think I like this version of the Temple of Corn better.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Also joined with my friend Layla.
More dead people. I see dead people.
What about if they're dead? They can't do anything.
That'd be the mummies.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, what are these guys? Oh, there's also zombies.
Zombies?
Zombies. Imagine a bee, an undead bee, zombie.
Oh. Oh. I don't
Get
know
it?
how I feel about that one.
I mean, there's actually snails that's known as zombie snails. They actually possess maggots.
Oh. I don't know how I feel about that either.
Cause saying I forgot how it works. That it works through the brain of a snail. It'd be
I'm glad I'm people and not have to succumb to that kind of nature. Goodness.
carrot.
You've given me a lot to think about.
Carrots.
What's that back? Okay, let's continue. I'm just having to. And there goes the robot generator here.
Man, I love this game.
You thought you were tough, but I was tougher.
Alright, I get it, Layla.
You're good, but I'm better. Star Fox reference. Star Wolf.
Oh, wow.
But I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. It's just actually my dad needs my birth certificate for the insurance, just in case. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? And I'm streaming too.
Whoa. That'd be crazy if I was streaming as well. That'd be nuts.
Speaking that, I'll just get Layla a shout out too.
This world more and more messed up. This is the second time you guys came here, and I don't think anyone forced you in. That means you're the most suspicious.
Right click?
You guys must be the ones throwing the people
Whoa.
in here.
Hey, Katie.
You gotta be kidding me.
Are you kidding me?
What are you talking about, throwing people in? If someone was
Hmm. Oh, it's all Chinese theme because of Year of the Snake or whatever.
Sonic, get up there. Sonic Spinball. Oh crap.
Gesundheit.
Yeah, I'll show you guys the future. It also is a good future since I destroyed the robot generators. Now, if I don't destroy robot generators or don't have all the time stones, it'd be a bad future. Like I said, I love the good future. It's
Have to
beautiful
play
and
through
luscious.
all of it to unlock gun. Oh,
Time for more special stages to get the time stone. Special stage time.
Time to lock in.
Also, one thing too about this doing a special stage, if the time goes down to 20, 20 or 19, there'd be another UFO to appear every time the time
whoa.
goes to 20. From 20 seconds left, it'd be another UFO that you get you. Got it. Just 3 more to go.
Got all my peeps here. I actually have marshmallow peeps with me.
What color?
The yellow.
Yeah, as long as that time to do the Easter decoration.
You can eat them out of season.
Yeah, they sell them all year round.
This changes
all year round.
everything for me.
I always think of pizza always being plain.
They used to, but they sell them year round now. They've done that for the couple years now.
I haven't Well, if it hits Easter, when it's Easter time. My time would change. I still cannot get over that clip that's on Cast Stream when you guys playing party animals. I said Easter and she said Easter. And
That's what
Christmas.
happens in cats.
Wow.
Huh? Cat?
When cats are part of the stream, that's what happens.
It's a guest. It's
Cats are
always a guest star.
Mm-hmm.
That Kato is my Vado.
We can do a collab with Clicks, so let me do that anyway.
Oh, is that what this is?
That I'll join party animals. And also, yeah, and also with the boss theme on CD, I think the Japanese version is better. The US version basically just something straight from a nightmare. But the Japanese version just basically you're just gonna be vibing all the way through.
Great ball one.
I'll
So the
be
boss
back.
here is basically little pinball areas with Eggman. While he's throwing his super projectile. I get up.
Ah. Much pain.
I feel like with the lyrics too in the Japanese boss theme, I feel like as well as it also could be talking about Mel Sonic. Get up there, please. Sometimes this boss is just annoying. I'd say probably probably the most annoying one is Sonic CD, in my opinion. Up, please. It just takes a long time to get up there. Because sometimes you can get early, sometimes it just take over a minute. Okay. Get over here, fat man. Time for Title Temp. Like the Title Temp is basically just like more colorful version or better version than Elaborate Zone. I also see Sonic flailing his arms around. That's actually cut from the final game. And I think it was cut from the beta as well. Might be. Hit me, must say this thing is bad as projectiles. Okay, we're good. It's up. Bubble, air bubble. Ooh. Remember, I think this one. Yeah, it's that too. I think it's the
Bubble, 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 bubble.
bubble. Carrots. Afternoon special stage. I'm not a fan on this one. This one you got a lot. Oh, crap. That's why you don't want to touch the water, because it does drain time. That's the one to give you extra time. His 20 seconds. Gotcha. Don't you run away from me. Oh gosh. Almost done with the time stones, my friend.
Timmy, pocket cat. That is a Undertale reference.
Hmm?
Timmy. Boy, I'm Timmy.
Oh, Timmy? Undertale?
Yeah.
As I haven't fully beat Undertale, like I was close, then my file got erased. That was back in 2016.
What route were you playing?
I was actually doing the pacifist and true pacifist.
Mm.
Now we're in the past, boys. Yeah, it's one thing, you have to catch your speed and And plus, it,
Serenity.
the game is just basically any trick that you could do. Like the travel.
Cat.
What's Serenity doing? Serenity.
Smacking me in the face with her tail.
Wait, focus on the game. I want attention, please.
She just wanted to use me as a step ladder to get on my bed.
That's how cats do it.
Yeah.
Stupid dragon. Bad Nick.
And that's all that network.
Yeah, in a few hours, it'll be your birthday.
Yep.
That's Sister in Christ.
Oh, there, adventurer. Curious what the Marauders Guild are you? Any axe worth swinging needs 2 heads and a half, and has a blade has a blade what can make short work of a galley's mast. That's the kind of weapon our members train to use with deceptive swiftness and in all too predictable force. Are you interested in hearing more, lass? Then why don't I give you the short version of the guild's founding history, and we can go from there. It all started with the ships, you see. What have ships got to do with axes, you ask? Well, building them would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool and to knock down trees for timber. And since only the navigator herself knows when the ship will run afoul of a storm or worse, it makes sense for the crew's carpenter to carry an axe on board. It all started with the shipbuilding and ship repair. Well, am I boring you? As I was saying, any tool on the ship can become a weapon, and the axe was perfect for hooking yourself over the rail of an enemy vessel, letting loose a whirl of steel and generally laying waste to all about you. More seafarers took up the axe as their weapon of choice, so did the bloody art of the marauder begin to take shape, especially among pirates, where strength and skill decided your place in the world. With an eye to assembling crews of battle-ready raiders, pirates started teaching the proper way to wield a chopping blade to the new recruits. And that's how the Marauders Guild first came to be. But once the Galadian Accord was assigned to unite Maelstrom and the pirates against Lim's enemies, the whole game changed. The Accord itself was a dismissal failure, of course, but the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, reconstructed, and purged of its pirate elements. It had been reborn as an institution dedicated to naught but teaching of axe fighting. The members of this new Marauders Guild weren't no greed-driven cutthroats neither. They were warriors who sought to use their martial prowess for the good of the study. Mastering the axe is your heart's desire, then you'll find no better arena into which to practice your swings. Think it over and let me know if you fancy joining our ranks. I have a feeling I'll be seeing more of you soon, lass.
Yeah, that's started wasting guys' time.
An axe with the Marauders then. Alright then. All it needs doing now is to speak with the Axe Master himself. Sounds simple, I've seen folks slink out the door rather than put themselves in the path of that unnerving glare. That's a bloke right there in the middle of the room.
In Act 3, they chase down Eggman.
Where's Zoran's name?
Similar to Library Zone, but this one not
Steal in your
annoying and
spine and look
hectic
straight in
of
the eye
Pet
when
Chiles.
you
You just
talk
follow
to
him
us.
and
Good
as a
fortune
pace.
to you.
Or just follow him. And you can hit him again. That's what you get with Library Zone. Ow.
Yes, I'm Warren Zoan. Ox Master, they call me. Not the most imaginative of titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of the Marauder is used to win,
What
win,
easy
defeat, and
bosses.
destroy. It is not our way to simply outfight
I think you
our
just get the
adversaries.
bubbles. Seriously.
We seek to overwhelm them. A Marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. We must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in the combat is that of a steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has already been put to you
Easy.
by
I'm not even kidding.
Blauthunder. But once more, shall I challenge your commitment? Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits the initiate of the Marauders Guild? Very well. Your name? Attend me well, Alcena. Hold fast to this moment of
The
dedication.
Force
The
Quadrant.
path of the Marauder is a jagged and perilous one. The blood that spills at your feet will oftentimes be your own. You stand now as a student of the Axe. Thus waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. You shall wade straightway into combat as befits a novice of our discipline. Go forth and slay the bleating, scary, and crawling pests that plague out the outskirts of Linda the Minder. Those lambs, wolf rats, and ladybugs shall be your piteous adversaries this day. Return to me once 3 of each creature have fallen to your blade.
Bro, the Science CD soundtrack is just beautiful. That's the Japanese version. Got the robot generator. Oh, that's the beta flowers. Okay, one thing to know about this is Sonic CD. Because there's actually some flowers that's from the beta, but it was scrapped because. And also with the flowers too, it has their own design. Well, just a heads up. Actually, I could try it. Yep, that's like, and it also has the different colors too. Well, actually, this is from the mod, but I know these are the beta. Usually, yeah, see some on the cutting room floor. 'Cause that's something that's also.
Oh, there you are, Asena. So you jumped around the city, did you? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa Laminza, that won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. And now you've got some idea of what's where. You can start exploring the rest of the town. You've shown a good ear for listening, lass. Sip an old battle run and you'll go far.
I think those are the bad people. Flowers. Dude. Kept me in the future posts.
Okay, I'm back.
The clown is back.
Welcome back.
Look at that.
Thanks.
Just clowning around.
Yes. But he's the best.
How many clowns are there?
There's many clowns, but you're the best.
Thanks. Thanks, Kitzo.
You are. Oh, listen, I thought I was stuck at first. Like, oh gosh. Another one. Yeah, epilepsy warning right here too, because oh gosh. I know the special stage, but why you have to make this one that's like an epilepsy? If people that have epilepsy have problems and also have seizures from it, please turn away. Seriously, if you have that problem.
Nice.
Even people watching the VOD as well, just heads up. Just be careful too with flashing lights. It's something like this.
Huh. So with warriors, you get your combo early. Part of it. It's nice.
Crap.
Or I should say with marauders.
Got the UFOs. And I think just one more, we're good.
Oh, that's the Simpsons theme song. Nice.
Is it the Simpsons theme song?
Yeah.
The Simpsons. It's like the Silver Gunner remix. Now we're in the past already. Ooh. No.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh crap. And we got
You return to me a different woman. Already your face shows a harder cost, a realization of the slaughter of which you are capable. But there is much training to be done before you wield the axe to its fullest potential. Learn well your lessons, build your strength, and make each swing an instinctive act. You shall have this hunting log to aid you in that endeavor. Its pages are marked with opponents suitable for honing your skills. There are, of course, myriad methods to which you might improve your techniques. But when the way forward is not readily apparent, the log provides a reliable source of challenges. Every blow of your weapon will clear another step towards the mastery of Marauder Way.
Oh.
Implacable,
He tried it.
relentless. So must your momentum on both the practice grounds and the battlefield. Alcina, you approach me with a marauder's strides, determined, unswerving, and bereft of the hesitation that marked our first meeting. I am pleased. The time has come for you to begin a new stage in your training. Now, what sets the axe aside from the gladius or the dagger? It is a raw, unstoppable destruction wrought by its thick, heavy blade. And that overwhelming power can only be properly directed by extraordinary physical strength. Thus, we come to the core of this day's lesson. Such strength as a marauder must possess is developed through a traditional method, passed down through generations of the guild. A method that you, too, shall be taught to employ. Present yourself to Brownbar in the practice area downstairs, and he shall instruct you further. The Axe Master told me to be on your way. My name's Brownbar. Good news to meet a new brother.
Is it
Now,
going to
we axe wielders build strength and control by splitting boulders. That's right, our traditional method involves smashing a rock with your axe. But you can't just use any old swing, you need to hit the rock just so. Well, game, a fellow marauder is waiting just outside the Zephyr Gate. Or the bridge over the road river. She'll tell you how it's done.
Gosh. Oh gosh, dude. I didn't even expect it to look like this. I think this is the last special stage right here. Lock in. That's what happened when you lock in. You start focusing. Focusing. Force quadrant. Good future. Good future is probably representative of a good, like I said, a good heaven and a good. I mean, not good heaven, new heaven and a new earth that's gonna be from Christ. That we're gonna see soon, very soon. Just think about what the Bible talks about it. Just think about what the Bible talks about it. Think about how beautiful God, how God's gonna create and restore. Especially a new heaven and new earth, when he said all those stuff too. All the stuff too, and especially as well Revelation 20. Also, I could try to show you miracle form. Usually Sonic's fan-made form right here. Oh, you didn't move. I was like, wait, why is he not moving? But wow, power is incredible. He never stood a chance. So the boss is basically, you just run on a treadmill and break that whole thing down. Ow. Run, Eggman. Yeah, the thing with the Beta Flower mod, I think issue, because I don't know if it's compatible with the Miracle Edition. Time for Wacky Workbench. So I think Wacky Workbench, and I think Baton of Madness to the last level of the stage. I think my guess is like probably a remix or a rapper and something, but better. Well, kind of better. I don't know about Wacky Work, but Baton of Madness is not bad. That's strange. I wonder why I'm not bouncing on top. Bouncing up high, because that's the thing, the gimmick and Wacky Work. Because usually it's supposed to be bouncing off the platforms. That's the gimmick of the stage. It's somehow not letting me. Reason. Well, it has to be one of the mods. Hold up, BRB. Okay, guys. Sorry for. Okay, and it usually didn't take. I think it's because it caused an error. some reason, but who knows? Yeah, so the gimmick of like your workbench is basically jump on the platform and that's send you high up in the air. I think it might be because of the beta flower error. Now, so those things up there that actually freezes you, it just turns you to ice, that's it. And it hurts. Actually, I think I skipped the pass time. Sometimes the pass teams actually does go hard. At Wacky Workbench, that pass team is this thing is Wacky Workbench all the way to. If I say Wacky Workbench all the way to Metallic Madness, it just goes hard. Ow. Yep. Go to this crusher right here, take you down. It thought it looks like it would crush you, but it won't. Animals are safe. Yeah, I think that's what the hologram is supposed to be more of. It's like the animals being safe. Wacky. We are done with the first act. Time for Act 2. Mm-mm. Maybe another past sign. Oh no. Ah, he's trying to knock me out. Cause I already know I have to go back, cause that's where that robot generator was. That's the beginning. Oh, crap. Did it way too early. Let me try to start it. That was already. That's true. But, oh well. I'm sorry if I'm silent, guys. Usually you had that don't have that much to say. Hi. Carrot. Carrot cake. Time for the boss. There's one thing to know about this too with Miracle Sonic. Yeah, with Miracle Sonic, his fan-made form. So usually the modern team, usually the modern team, they were able to get the abilities for Miracle Sonic. Well, it's somewhat like not much. I mean, yes, but no. So what Miracle Sonic do in the gameplay can travel through time. If you do, it depends how you use it. If you use the super peel out, go to the spin dash, go to the pass. It's interesting too. Time for the boss. Hey, Egghead. Ow. Hit by the part of the mech. Huh? Oh, I have 0 rings now. Rip the Hedgehog. Oh, there's a shield down there. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Get back here, Egghead. I know it says before, Eggman was basically his name in the Japanese version of the classic Sonic series. I know in America it was Robotnik, but in the Japanese version of the classic series, Eggman. And well, and probably everybody's favorite level and favorite theme too is Stardust Speedway. Same here. Turn it up! It's a good future version. But we have to go to the past version. I know it's gonna take us back to the present, but still. No, Star Wars Speedway is probably the highlight. Oh, all the stages in Sonic CD. No, I went to the future. No. I'm just playing around at this point. Bro. Okay. Okay. Start it up. Now the past version of Stardust Speedway is usually like a luscious luscious green with ancient ruins. Just the heads up. The robot generator has been. I didn't even destroy the robot generator. I don't know, it might be because of the time stones I got. This caused it. Something strange. But at least with the mods, especially with the Miracle Edition, it allowed you to have the remastered version of the past themes of the stages. Because I think if I remember that in the remastering, I think in Sonic Origins as well, it's still in the original compressed version.
I do fancy a trip outside the city walls. I could have visited an orchard by the
I think we're almost done with the game. Just this and Metallic Madness, and we're done.
The owner, Selvern, is an old mate of mine. He got himself a crew of mostly reformed pirate type, if you can believe that. And has been trying to bring a bit of life back fields after the calamity ruined the soil. I mentioned naming another or two, and your name sprang to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendations. So make sure you work hard and impress them. Press the old dog. Any directions? Listen or define. To take the Zephyr Gate out of the city, follow the road northeast.
I'm serious, Star Wars Speedway just goes hard. I'm not kidding. Out of all the levels, it does. It really screams 90s right here. Actually, Miracle Sonic. And that's theme right here. That's actually from the beta version. It's actually from the beta title screen. That's from the May 10th version. There's one thing. If you pull out the peel out, go to the future. Then with spin dash, you go to the past. I think it's a time travel overhaul that's causing me, but without it, it basically goes in an instant. Just want to show you that. That's it. That's with Miracle Sonic. Oh brother, I'm stuck. I got myself stuck. Yeah, that's one thing with level design in Sonic CD. You gotta be careful when you time travel, you can get yourself stuck. Like, just period. I really love the past versions, Star Wars Speedway. Well, actually all versions of it, even the Bad Future. Huh? I'm sorry, I'm not talking that
Oh,
much,
you must
guys.
be the new adventurer. Another one promised to sing along. Alcena Ruin, wasn't it? You
Time for
wanted
Act
these
3,
words.
and then
Let's
we're
get
gonna
started.
race Metal
I'm
Sonic.
Stolvern, the old dog, Adaman likely described me. And this here is my humble orchard. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas. And if you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to be my pirate ship. The calamity did for our ship, like it did for so many, that I was sore wounded and drove it into
Hey,
the
Metal.
I defeated myself and my crew somehow.
The iconic
And
scene
Admiral
and part of the game is the race.
Bibb's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers working the pilots seemed to find an offer to refuse.
And Spike's gonna block the path. I mean, you have to be careful, but Metal Sonic can attack you too.
Well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. One of my blokes just never tended to the soil, you see. And unfortunately, the botanists I called in to train them have been wringing their hands and died in black despair. There's so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed.
Sorry, Metal Sonic. My first try.
I'm not going to set you a task.
Okay, Amy, you can stop hugging me
Before
now.
I do, I need to be sure you're properly meted out. Pirates don't care to parley with them, as you understand. Might be well. that
Time
you're
of
one of the
Tower
ones
Madness,
here-
final level.
The ones here have traded their cutlasses for.
I think Metal Madness probably be more like a better
still
version
no
of Scrap
Sahara.
Brain.
I know a solid set of gear when I see it. Come back when you think you're more suitably equipped. Lenosian oranges.
Has to be a pass signpost. Also, one thing some people didn't know about it, that there's vocals in the bad future of Metallic Madness. I actually can play it. As you said, the robotic voices.
You can do anything, so don't even try. Get some help. Don't do what Sonic does.
I think it's one of the favorites too. Probably one of the best ones.
Sonic, dead or alive, is mine.
Plus, I didn't even know it was the
Take
vocals
care,
in the Bad
Marnius.
Futures. Yeah, in the Bad Future. But I think, I guess it could be probably be Metal Sonic, but I don't know. He's already dead. He's already turned to scrap metal. Anyway, let's continue. I just want to make sure it's like with the Metal Madness. With the robot generator. Don't know which pass to go. Oh, is that at the beginning? Okay. Rain voice. Also buzzsaws, just like Rap Brain.
Stone, are ya? I have 3 nice hard rocks for you to build up a sweat. I'll try nothing fancy now. Just hit him with a good solid heavy swing.
Back way.
That's the way to do it, lads. Now you've got the idea. Why don't you have it a little harder with that heavy swing of yours? Hold nothing back.
Has platforms back, Scrap Brain. Give me flashbacks of Scrap Brain. Same with the buzzsaw.
Oi! I can see you're unnatural. Your head's still ringing.
Doesn't you used to see Scrap Brain? Just, that's why you see Metal Madness, more like a modified Scrap Brain.
Master Vern's on, and let him know you're ready for something harder.
Sonic, get out the buzzsaws. Sonic.
There are people playing Mario music over here.
Mario music? Mario.
The very first world. The bomb world. In the bomb world.
Oh, talk about in Super Mario 64.
Yeah. I need to stream that sometime.
Same. I think about that or Mario 64 DS.
Now the training loosened your muscles and focused your mind, Alcina. An urgent request for help has arrived from the Red Rooster Stead, and I have chosen you to respond.
Sorry about that.
It appears a hostile group of Miglocrabs has unwittingly elected itself the next test of your prowess. As this is your first outing in an unofficial Marauder duty, you shall be accompanied by a veteran conjurer by the name of Sokvid.
Oh.
She awaits you on the floor below. May devastation follow when you awake.
I actually want to see where's the robot generator.
To quote Gaius von Balsar, "Such devastation! This was not my intention." Unleash Ultima! Oi, Alcina. I know who you are. My brother often has me escort his fledgling marauders on their more dangerous tasks. I suppose Vernzone expects me to give you the details then. Very well. It seems the farmers need us to clear out a megalocrab nest near the Mourning Widow in the lower Lenosa. I shall trust you to find your own way there. Just don't forget your axe. The marauder never forgets their axe. On my axe! You have my sword, and my bow, and my axe!
Okay, I have to go to the top. Then. Just sprint. You had to go to the top to be the time past sign. Sometimes it's hard to get up. Okay. But I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Running low on.
Sonic. Huh?
I'm all out of money!
Because I'm all out. I'm trying to remember the episode that was with the crane game.
Yeah.
It's a bear. I'm gonna call you Barry. I was like, SpongeBob, what was that? Oh, thank you, Marnius. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Have fun at work. Marnius just chatting my stream.
Oh, good.
Why I kept going to the platform? Stop it, Sonic. I should blame myself and Sonic. A giant bomb just slid, flying back. Okay. I think this the bat is named Bomb. Right. So much giant bombs. Bat. You just gotta navigate all the way through. Just, all the way through Metal Madness. Act 2. Oh, thank goodness for the invincibility frames. Ow! Who put them spikes? Made to the end. There's Act 3, and I love the good future of Metal Madness Act 3. What of Metal Madness period. It's just beautiful to think about it. Also, if I remember too, the Act 3 is the only one that has a bottomless pit in Sonic CD. Seriously. But like I said, like Metal Madness, the good future is just beautiful. It is right because the way how I feel like the good future represents that everything that the things that you achieve not on your own but through God, how He leads you and guides you all the way, especially the things that the things even the trials and tribulation you face. That shows that the light is right there at the end of the tunnel, and especially as well. And that you hold on to the Lord, especially you hold on to the very end. Where you hold on to the very end, especially call with God have a plan for you. Christ has a plan for you, especially all the way to the end to minister the word to help one another, especially as well encourage one another, not just only our brothers and sisters in Christ, but also people to the very end. When God said, "Time is up, time is up," and you hear His words, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." That that's how the good future of Metal Madness represents. To that you hold on to the Lord, you continue walking with Him all the way to the end. To the very end, whether it's before His return or when He returns. Also, there's a bottomless pit. Yeah, like I'm saying, that's probably how it represents the Sonic CD with the biblical standpoint. Good future represents people who are not walking in Christ to the point they see so much hopelessness, especially if they barely have faith when it's hard to have faith in things, especially the things you rely on, to the point that leads into a limit. So the good future represents the ones who are walking with Christ, who hold on to the Lord to the very end, especially with the struggles. There's that light at the very end of that tunnel. Sonic! How's the Firefly batting? Alright, Eggman. Final showdown against the man himself in this one. So the boss, he basically is way to stop spinning, stop moving. And it's an open part, just hit him. But be careful with the fence. Puzzle boss is easy too. Gosh, the voice crack. Like I said, the boss is actually easy. It's not even that hard anyway. Calm down, Eggman. Calm down. Do your little pogo move. Easy. That's strange. Amy's still on Little Planet. That's strange. It's not even showing the ending. Oh, I think it might be because it's due to like a mod that had to be installed. I forgot about that. But I could play the good ending. I'd say I love the good ending too, especially with constant constant eternity. But you say believe in yourself. This one is basically the credits list version. I know like the other scenes is basically shown in the ending only.
Who's on your side? Who can you trust? You're in the middle of the night. Where will you be? If you can't find you, there's no place to go. Nothing to do. If you gotta do something, you gotta do something. Believe in yourself. 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 Hey!
But I'd say with Sonic CD, I'd say I wouldn't say it's my one. Well, I don't know what to say it's my one of my favorites, but I say it's probably up there, probably above Sonic 1 in the classic series. I must say the game is easy, but I love the music. Yeah, I say I love the music and even as well the background, the illustration. I actually love the animation. Plus, fun fact, Toei Animation actually did the animated scenes. Yeah, like I said before. Well, actually, pause it. Well, actually, like I said before. Well, actually, I don't know if I told you that. A fun fact about this: the animated scenes with the opening, good and bad ending. It was actually animated by Toei Animations. Yep. You had the studio that is known for popular animes like Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece. Actually, I don't know about Naruto, but One Piece is one. And like I said, with Sonic CD, I'd say it's probably well, it's still I wouldn't say one of my favorites of the classic era, but it's still good. I would say above Sonic 1. Because it's not looking at the level of Sonic 3 Knuckles nor Sonic 2, but it's right up, well, almost right up there. But Sonic CD is more on the exploration type. Sometimes you just scatter around, trying to stop Eggman, even as well. It's more with robot generators, especially all around the levels. And I do enjoy the game's design, the illustration, even the backgrounds too. Landscape, it's just beautiful. like it's just beautiful because you can see like with the how much they put detail with the present, past, especially with good and bad future. So it knows the outcome, how it's supposed to represent. And believe in yourself, it's the icing on the cake just to end it all on the dessert.
Looks like as if nobody's home. Maybe they knew we were coming. Aid! I need aid! Please, it's my grandson. Snipper's got him. I told Sighart not to get too close. I told him. The weapon ready, Alcina. We need to move now.
Well, let's note this. This is actually the video is actually from the from the Sonic Gems collection version. Because if I remember too, this had the sparkling sound. That was also in the original Sega CD version.
Ah, bugger and crap! Get away from me! You bloody great dog! Uh-oh. Oh?
And also, I could probably show you the bad ending too. Was like, now people always kept thinking it was canon. That's with the good and bad ending. It's because it was because of how many times we see Stardust Speedway in the series. That's in the bad future. You see like Sonic Generations and Sonic 4. Because if you don't get all the time stones nor destroy all the robot generators, because it shows that little planet is back but roboticized. It's because in the ending, for the bad ending, it shows Eggman take it. It actually shows Eggman actually have one of the time stones that was able to go back in time to redo all this. Well, that's it with Sonic CD. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate the people who was able to stop by and people who was able to join in. I say Sonic CD was actually I always wanted to keep doing Sonic CD, or wanted to start doing Sonic CD. And I finally got this done. So next time we're actually going to try to go for Sonic Chaos. We'll be streaming again. I'm trying to think what else to. Also, I'm still working on my server, but if you guys want to join my Discord server, feel free to do so. It's still in development, but it's almost done. You still have to make the roads. But I think the problem is with the cutscene to when I was playing Miracle Edition. I think it's because it's with the mod that I haven't enabled. I think it might be because of that.
I thought it was dead for sure.
But that's
Can't
alright.
even play outside no more.
Even though it's still scuffed,
With all
but
these scary
I don't mind
monsters
either.
about. And
Anyway,
Mom,
let's actually
Dad,
raid someone.
They was both killed by some nasty bugger not long ago. And Oryx, big as a mountain.
Actually,
Well, I
we
bet
can
you
actually
can
raid
beat
my
it. Why?
raid one
Make
of
it paid for what it
we
did
could
to me
raid-
folks.
yeah, let's say we could
Take
raid
it easy now, son.
Chimera, because she's actually streaming at the moment.
Like Alcina. Here, he'll be glad that you just that. All you need to do is head home with your grandpa. You let us worry about that big nasty bugger.
Okay, guys. See y'all in the next one. Maybe, hopefully, I think maybe Wednesday or maybe
Consider your first duty as
later
a
Friday night, or
success,
maybe
Alcina.
Saturday
Glad
and
you did it
afternoon,
back as well.
I'll be able to
Cool.
stream because I'm actually off this Saturday. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all in the next one. Hope you have a blessed day or night where you're at. I'll see y'all in the next one. God bless you all. May I smile upon you. Peace.